Support WrestleTalk!
Thank you for your support on Patreon, Angry Arbel Zafari. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk SUPERNews experience. I'm Ollie Davis. We've got a packed show for you today, including WWE's ratings crisis, the latest on why Sasha Banks wants to quit WWE, and some potential backstage heat between her, Becky Lynch, and Alexa Bliss. Click the timestamps in the video description below to jump to any of those stories right now, and make sure to have a super click party. Super click. Ow. Ow. Wash the jeans, they're too tight, and give us a subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and answer our question of the day down below. Should Sasha Banks quit WWE? Because I'll be replying to people in the comments from out of nowhere, and telling you to buy the new issue of the WrestleTalk magazine by clicking the link in the video description below, or the eye above my head, which contains loads of articles like Power Slam's Finlay Martin on Kofi Kingston's sudden push, Patrick Lennon on his friend Kurt Angle's contribution to the wrestling industry, and our second annual WrestleTalk Women's 50, ranking the top 50 female wrestlers in the world. Will Becky Lynch really be the man? So be a bro and audio copy now. Matt Riddle reads it. That's why I said bro. It's a copy in his bedroom. So how about that Dave Bautista using Twitter to have babies with women? Nailed that segue! Barely a week out from announcing his retirement from professional wrestling, Big Dave has jumped right into his next project, the impregnation of a human female. The odd chain of tweets first started with Bautista recalling a conversation with a friend about lady people. My buddy Eddie. Dave, you need to meet a girl. Me. I meet girls, I just never meet my type of girls. Eddie, what are your type? Me, underscores. Eddie, you need to go to a Comic-Con or a tattoo convention. Hashtag true story. Or a typeface conference? Which led to eager fan Keely Taylor to try her luck. Dave Bautista, please, and I can't stress this enough, put a baby in me. Presumably not familiar with the hit MTV format Catfish, Dave engaged. I should probably let you know that my babies usually tip the scales around 9 pounds and asthma runs in my family. Thoughts or concerns? Glasses wearing emoji. But Keely wasn't put off, pointing out, I have wide enough hips and modern medicine has many marvels. Let's do this. Finger pointing into an open O finger emoji. It means sex. So Big Dave was all in, just not the AEW version. Dave Bautista to AEW confirmed though. Hashtag baby making time. I'm gonna go grab a couple cases of alkaline water and a handheld mirror. Don't ask. Start stretching. God, this escalated fast. Anticipated emoji. Wait a second. That gives me an idea. This week I tweeted retired WWE star, well-renowned character actor and potential producer of large babies, Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista, I've been watching your acting since you did Australian soap opera Neighbours all the way through to Justice Leg, where you played Thor. Good luck, hashtag baby making. Maybe wear looser jeans. Give me what I want! Baby emoji. Much love, OD Kiss. With a picture of a scene from the recent Justice League movie. Still waiting on a reply. Maybe he's just standing so still. I can't see the reply. It's an Aquaman joke. Unfortunately for WWE, any casual or lapsed fans Bautista's WrestleMania return might have brought in don't appear to have stuck around, as the company has experienced a ratings crisis in the weeks that have followed. Traditionally, the Raw and SmackDown episodes after WrestleMania are the WWE show's highest-rated episodes of the year, with 2015's Raw After Mania drawing 5.14 million viewers, 2016's getting 4.1 million, and last year's managing 3.9 million. Yes, those ratings have dropped significantly year on year, with Raw effectively losing 1.25 million viewers in the last 4 years, a quarter of its audience. But the argument has always been that TV viewership in general is declining because of online competition competition from the likes of YouTube, Netflix, and of course everyone's favourite channel WrestleTalk. Just last year, any episode of Raw dipping under the 3 million viewer mark was considered worrying, but now last week's post-WrestleMania episode drew just 2.92 million viewers, by far the lowest rating for the day after Mania ever. Some have pointed to various explanations why ratings are down so much. The Raw after Mania went against the NCAA basketball final on CBS that did a massive 19.6 million viewers, and Raw did still manage its best viewership since the 20th of August last year. And surely things will turn around with the Superstar shakeup. Only it didn't. This week's episode of Raw was even lower than the post-WrestleMania edition, averaging a very disappointing 2.67 million viewers, 9% down from the previous week. SmackDown didn't fare much better, averaging 2.2 million viewers. It might have been up 2% from the post-WrestleMania edition, but it was down over 20% from last year's Superstar Shakeup episode. I'm sure WWE have got huge plans to turn those ratings around though, with 6-man tags against Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre. Oh, come on! Because not even the Superstar Shakeup can split Baron Corbin's mid-card of evil, PW Insider is reporting that local advertisements are listing the main event of the Raw live event in Evansville on the 6th of May as AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, and Braun Strowman versus Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley.
The pull of Baron Corbin's mid-card vortex is just too strong!
Meanwhile, over on SmackDown, the 29th of April live event in Huntington is promoting Roman Reigns versus Elias, suggesting that could be Roman's first feud on the Blue brand, a guy he could have quite easily faced on Raw. It's important to note that these are only live event advertisements, so the matches promoted could just be for the non-televised dark matches, and as always, cards subject to change. But on the other side, house show matches have often given away future television feuds in the past. There's no word yet on what everyone's favourite new tag team name, The Viking Experience, will be doing on the shows, but a few more details have come out about how they got rebranded. Raymond Rowe and Hanson were known in Ring of Honor and New Japan as the extremely coolly named War Machine. But as is WWE's way, they were rebranded the War Raiders upon signing with NXT last year, and Raymond had his first name dropped to just be called Rowe. Because how's anyone with a first name gonna get over? Monday's Superstar Shakeup didn't just change what promotion they wrestled on though, calling them up from NXT to Raw. It also changed all their names from Hanson and Rowe of the War Raiders to Ivar and Eric, The Viking Experience. PW Insider is reporting though that wasn't the original plan, as the team were meant to be called the Berserkers, which is kind of better, I guess. And the Wrestling Observer adds it was a Vince McMahon call, it was literally a last day thing. It's last-minute creative changes like that that can really grate on performers over the years. This is the the Viking Experience's first taste of main roster lunacy though. For Sasha Banks, the last few months have been potentially the last straw. Banks hasn't been seen on WWE TV since she and Bayley lost their women's tag team titles to the Iconics at WrestleMania 35. She didn't feature on the Raw after Mania, leaving Bayley to fight Alexa Bliss, and also cancelled a TV appearance for the Wendy Williams show the following day because of personal reasons, while tweeting a cryptic post about being dissatisfied with her future. The Wrestling Observer then broke the news that Sasha wasn't on TV because she'd threatened to quit WWE. And now this week's issue has more on the reason behind it. Apparently, the Iconics winning the women's tag belts at WrestleMania was not a last-minute decision, and many people knew about it in the company. Unfortunately, those many people didn't include Bayley and Sasha. The Observer claims they weren't told they'd be losing the belts until the day of the show, and at the same time were told WWE was going to drop them as a tag team entirely. Apparently, it's this combination that led to Sasha trying to quit, as both Bayley and Banks believed they'd be getting a lengthy reign as the inaugural women's tag team champions to establish the belts as something important. Bayley was said to be upset, but didn't quit or anything. The Observer adds that Bayley moving to SmackDown has also been planned for some time, but was probably kept secret until they told her after Monday's episode of Raw this week. Upon Sasha trying to quit WWE, the company gave her a few weeks off with the idea of them sorting things out, and time off would lead her to wanting to come back. They're hoping she'll return in the next few weeks, as she's currently scheduled for Money in the Bank on the 19th of May. So I guess we can start calling that pay-per-view Money in the Sasha. According to Brad Shepard, though, that might not be the only thing backstage making Sasha unhappy. There have long been rumors that there's a genuine dislike backstage between Banks and Alexa Bliss, which took a new turn the day after Mania when Bliss publicly blocked Sasha on Twitter, just when reports were coming out that Banks had tried to quit the company. But pro wrestling is pro wrestling, and Twitter is sometimes kayfabe, apart from when the times it's not. Oh, hi there, Luke Harper! Speaking on his Oh You Didn't Know podcast, Brad Shepard claimed the real-life heat between the two has actually resulted in a backstage directive, saying Banks has to be kept separate from Alexa Bliss for the time being. If true, this could just be one of the many reasons Sasha wants to leave WWE, and it also might be why her four horsewomen buddy has taken aim at Alexa. Current Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch has gotten over as one of the company's top stars, partly in thanks to her excellent game on Twitter. But a recent tweet while going back and forth with Ember Moon took a sudden, rather too real jab at Bliss. I'm going to hit you that hard, Alexa will go out injured again. Bliss, of course, suffered multiple concussions late last year, causing WWE to keep her away from in-ring competition for months. She still rarely wrestles. Ember and Bliss are apparently quite close in real life, leading Moon to reply, "Geez, man, it's one thing to make idle threats as the glorified internet troll you are, but you mocking a near career-ending injury is proving you're a bully. You are just scum that needs to be taken down a notch. I'll happily oblige." Alexa too replied to the exchange, tweeting in a not-so-kayfabe way, "Really, Bex? I'm sure me having career-threatening injury is really funny for you. You know how they say don't bite the hands that feeds you? Maybe don't bite the hand that made you relevant. When all I had to do was debut, Becky Lynch. Still can't figure out if she's a heel or a face." Watch Luke, Laurie and Chopper Pete play with the brand new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character Joker by clicking the video on the right, and order your copy of the latest WrestleTalk magazine by clicking the link just below it. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.